So this is the screen currently. So we're not go. I don't want to delete my analysis. I don't want to. So let's just go on a fresh page. Yeah, we can delete this. All right. Okay. So let's start. This is how I do my top-down analysis so I can be more profitable in the market. So let me start from the monthly, 3 months. I hope you conquer. Okay, so I start from the monthly 3 months. That's the highest I'll go. I start on the 3 month time frame. That's what I do. So I connect my first point here to my second point so I can involve all of this price action within the trend line. And let's just going with the bottom one. Point A to point B there. Let's get rid of the top one because it's not relevant. The market can easily break out of that. The market can easily break out of that. We don't need that there. Let's continue. So we have a new point A here and the second point B here. That's on the 3 months. And because we're on the 3 month time frame, let's make the trend lines thick so we know it's higher time frame. Okay, and let's try to outline the other low that is evident on the 3 months time frame on this time frame here. So this can be another point A to or point B here. Also, what I'm seeing on this time frame is the market respecting these highs, this level of resistance here, which is in between this fair value gap. I can outline that. That's very important because what this is showing me is an area of consolidation. So these in areas of consolidation, the trend lines are redundant because the trend line signifies a trend, and if the trend is going sideways, it's going to constantly break a trend line and give you false signals. So the trend lines are redundant. I'm going to still keep it there, but they're very redundant. Okay, so they're very redundant in zones of consolidation. So I outlined the zone here, and it didn't stay in the fair value gap, but it wicked out. That's fine. That's still fine. Outlining the zone still shows me that this is a zone to pay attention to. Okay, so it's currently rejecting from this level of resistance here. So this is on the 3 months. I'm not seeing anything else to highlight other than the key levels. Other than the key levels, we can start highlighting the key levels. I have one touch point here, another touch here. All right, we have two so far. We're going to scale across to see other touch points. So we have a level here and another rejection here, something quite close, another one here. So this is quite valid. We can stay with this one. It's valid. Something can happen here because look, when the market came here first, it barely on the 3 months time frame, it barely closed above below it, but it's still rejected to the upside. This came right on it, sat on it, and then reversed. So if when the market does come to this stage, if it does, something will definitely happen here. Either it reverses, something will happen. So let's just thicken this so we can know it's a higher time frame key level. I don't really want to highlight the other key levels as yet because the whole purpose of this video is to show you how I got the entry on the 4-hour time frame. But now I go to focus on the key levels. So that really tastes good. Okay, so let's go down to the monthly now. All right, so what can we see on the monthly? We need to adjust this trend line here. The level of consolidation is more prominent on the monthly time frame. You see that it's currently going across, and that's fine. Okay, so on the monthly we can come in with a steeper trend line because we see a more vivid trend here that the market is trailing along. So we can come in with another trend line here. So let's do that. Point A. This isn't point B because the market wicked out here. So let's just bring it to this wick so we can involve everything that is on the other side, on this side of the trend line. Okay, so when we do that, we see that there's a break, hence the sell. On the monthly, what we can see though, after the break happens, we can see it's rejecting off of this gap, off of this level, and we can look for sells going down to this trend line, this other trend line. Yeah, we can look for sells going down, saying that, okay, that's a point that the market can gravitate to. Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind. Only look for sells since this is going down in the consolidation. Okay. Not really want to highlight anything else. I'm seeing key levels that the market can respect, but not going to focus on that. Not seeing any trends coming down here. Just boom, just impulse move down, like very impulsive. Okay, so get off the monthly down to the weekly so we can see more action, and there it is. Here's the action. Let's just adjust this trend line. We already have the retest of the trend line, the break and the retest, this green candle here. And we see the trend going downward from this point A to, let's see, let's keep all the wicks on the other side, to this point B. Okay, and because it's going down, let's just color code this red because it's going down. On the trend going down after the break here, you can, even though this is the weekly, you will see trends on the lower time frame, and these levels, these lows, these touch points on the trend line can be target areas for your sell going down. So you can highlight that one here, and another target would be there. Okay, I don't really want to thicken it because it's on the weekly, but let me thicken this one as a key area. Let me just thicken that one. Okay, so thicken that. All right, so we're not seeing nothing else what we need to pay attention to right now, to me, because we only have focused on the downward trend. Also, going down, we see lower highs being created. This was a lower high, another lower high, and now the retest is another lower high going down. So let's go down to the weekly, the daily. Okay, so let's just adjust this because I want everything to be in line. Okay. The entry, all right. It was going up at first. On the daily, there's a line. I don't want to come in with a steeper line because this is the line that the market is respecting, this one. So if I came in with another one, it would just look too tacky. It will look too tacky. It will look too tacky. But we can't come in with another one. Let's just come in with another one. So this would be our point A from the touch of that trend to the current high here. It's on the daily. Let's just bring this down a notch. Okay, that's better. So we see that the market has pulled back to this level here on the daily. I don't see anything else I want to highlight. Nothing currently. Oh, wait. This is a fair value gap. We can have rejections here to make like another lower high in the internal structure here before we push down, or it could just completely ignore it and use it as an inverse. Let's just go down to the lower, to the 4 hour, because the 4 hour is where I entered, and the 4 hour is where I entered, and it's more I like the time frame. But let's love 4 hour time frame. Forex, doing forex. Anything else? Not really. But okay. Okay, so what we're seeing here, this is only to show you the exit, the why I entered the trade. Okay. So after the market was doing this little downtrend, because I was in sales here and here. Well, I missed this one. Was it this one? No, I was in this. So I caught this pullback. As well. And coming down. This is the one that I missed. I missed this one, and I was waiting on the other pullback to happen, but it didn't. And I also had another trend line, a steeper trend line on the 4 hour time frame, because of the smaller time frame, the 4 hour time frame trend. I had a trend line going down like this, and the market broke it, which showed me that no more sells are currently available, so I should wait. And also what I saw while it broke, all right, let me show you. Where was the trend? I don't remember. It's on the other chart. But this is what I saw. The uptrend was being created. A point A, a point B there. I came in with a steep, when I saw this being made, and then the shut up, the corrective move here, I came in with a steeper trend from here. Then it broke it, of course, because I think we were following along this one, which didn't happen. So I came in with another one here. When I did that now, I saw that the break happened here. So what I did, I saw two patterns. I saw the trend line, and also I saw, let me show you, I saw this channel. Ooh. So let me delete this trend line. This is what I saw. So I said, okay, what is the market trying to show me? It came to this point, then it reversed. When it reversed, it showed me the first sign of a breakup, which was this candle here. Let me go closer. Okay, so when the market came up to this point, this was the first sign. The wick, it wicked it out. It wicked out the pattern, the whole pattern going up. It did that. So when it gave me the first break here, let me use this. When it gave me the first break here, I'm saying, okay, what is this market trying to show me? Is it showing me that it's going to reverse? So I said, okay, I waited. I'm gonna just enter, because remember the other trend line I'm gonna show you, from this point A here to this point B. there was a first break here, no retest on the 4 hour. So I said, okay, no, I'm not going to enter because there's no retest. It came down to this pattern here as well, this channel, no retest either. I said, okay, no, the trade might be going higher because currently the market is haywire. It's going haywire. It's doing whatever it needs to be doing, and I don't want any part of it. So when it choose for abnormal, right, so me wait for retest. Me not just break out because the market act weird. So I'm like, alright, you know, I'm not gonna something. I'm gonna just wait pan a trend for farm pan the 4 hour, and so I wait. When I wait now, I'm gonna just delete take off back that trend there. Yeah, cause we see the pattern going up, the little channel going up. So I waited on the break. When it made this move to the downside, I was a bit angry because I was wondering, when is the pullback going to happen? And look how far the market come down. So when it do that now, after a while, I'm just leave it alone because I say if I miss it, I just miss it. Eventually, it made this doji candle here. When I saw that, I said, okay, maybe it's going to reverse. And also, I saw, very important point, I saw that it did not close below this low. When I saw that, I said, okay, we have a high here and we have a high here. It didn't close below this. So this is a neckline. That's what because I'm very familiar with the head and shoulders pattern. I said, okay, this is a neckline. That it didn't close below. And when I saw the doji and then this strong buying candle, oh my god, can you move? When I saw this strong buying candle afterwards, after 4 hours later, I said, okay, it's going up, it's doing its thing. So I outlined a zone around this previous high here. I outlined it. When I outlined it, I saw that it was going up. When it was going up now, because it was pushing up, I'm saying, okay, maybe it's not a head and shoulder because it's really pushing up. And because it's pushing up and I don't know where it's going, I just said, okay, let's leave it alone. 4 hours later, I came back to another doji or another, just one of them candle again across. So I'm saying, okay, it didn't close above it. It didn't close above the zone. It didn't close above this previous high. Definitely a head and shoulder. This is definitely a head and shoulder. And then I saw this strong selling candle going down. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me just enter. I don't remember where I entered. Where did I enter? Alright. Before I looked at where I entered, because I don't remember the exact point, I came in with another trend line going down because of the red candle here. I came in with that. I just know say my enter like this, something like so. But just know some enter something like this. My first TP is at the neckline because, you know, with the head and shoulders, it has to come down and break the neckline. So my first TP was here. And my second TP was at this level here. And my third is at this. I'm currently in the market, yes. That's a basically the entry. I'm going to go back on the other... Why my house I do that? I'm going to go back on the other chart and see if that was really my entry. Because I'm not too sure. Maybe my entry was lower. Same exact points I entered. Okay, so now we're living good. We're eating mangoes and we're winning. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.